Good early afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another vlog and another video. Um, uh, as you might have saw yesterday, we were able to here and there do some videoing at my cousin's Big 50 birthday celebration all at Iron Smoke Distillery out in Fairport yesterday afternoon. You know, now my dad and stepmom did drop by for a little while, but they didn't stay very long though. They only stayed really they only stayed for kind of a pretty short time. You know, um, they pretty much ended up leaving soon as the music started blasting. Like, well, you know what I mean, like as soon as the band started playing and stuff. um uh and you know um uh and so, as soon as the music started blasting, they felt like it was just kind of, you know a bit loud for them. So that was to the point where they ended up pretty much deciding to head out. Again, we ended up taking RTS Access public transportation out to the whole entire thing. So um, we pretty much stayed till right up close to the end. Um, uh, the fact of the matter is, um, we had been told that it was due to go from 1 o'clock in the afternoon till 6 o'clock p.m. in the evening. The going till 6 o'clock p.m. in the evening part was right, but when I had pretty much gotten there about 5 after 1, and when I had at first you know stepped inside, and didn't seem like there was much of anybody there. So one of the girls that currently works there at Iron Smoke Distillery out in Fairport had and I had told them that I was there for birthday celebration, and they had said, yeah, it's early. It actually don't start till 2. It actually don't start till 2 o'clock, they had said. So I guess we were the first ones there. We were the first ones to show up. They had said nobody had checked in yet. So we just kind of went and just hung outside for a little bit. Now, the fact of the matter is, Iron Smoke Distillery does actually back up to where you can see the railroad. And we definitely had seen quite a bit of trains end up going by during our time there, including while we were waiting for everybody to start getting there. And when we saw the first train passing, right up in the middle of it all going by, a good bit of our people started showing up, and then that's when they ended up bringing all their gear in, and we started getting everything all set up, setting everything up and stuff. And so now the biggest thing here is this. We definitely met some pretty cool people there yesterday at my cousin's Big 50 birthday celebration, for sure, including people like lady named Amy Copeland Stark. She definitely seems like a pretty nice lady. She definitely seems like a pretty sweet lady. Definitely seemed like seemed like a pretty kind person to socialize with, here and there, every now and then, along with Jeffrey Turoff, um, uh, uh, Beth Beth Copeland Turoff, Bethany Copeland Turoff, um, uh, Kathy Legacy, um, a couple other names I don't quite remember until I look it up, but definitely seem like pretty cool people to socialize with. And last night after getting home, there was a way that I had learned that they all have Facebook pages as well. So I did, of course, I did shoot out some Facebook friend requests to each of them. Now I know now one of them has already confirmed. Uh, 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 Jeffrey Turoff has has already come through. Um, you know, um, you know, who knows if Amy or Beth or Kathy. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm thinking, I'm under the impression chances of them coming through are probably kind of slim. I could be wrong. Um, you know, so basically this morning, you know, I went down and kind of did one of our weekly things to usually take care of, usually on a Sunday morning. Um, you know, the fact of the matter is, um, uh, you know, sometimes I tend to, you know, when at first, like, you're there at such places and meeting, you've met some pretty cool people, such as the names that I just mentioned to you. You know, once it's time to move on, and once it's time to head out and time to get ready to leave and say goodbye, and and you sometimes just gotta leave those people all behind and stuff. Sometimes I guess the kind of person I tend to be sometimes, I tend to let myself just kind of get kind of